I was flying to New York. The minute the plane took off, my period started and I was like, holy, like something was clearly different. On that flight, I probably went to the bathroom 6, 8 times, used up everything that I brought in my purse, used up everything that they had stashed in the airplane bathroom. I was convinced that I was bleeding to death, that maybe I was pregnant, this was a miscarriage. I've never seen anything like this before. Before you realize that your life is just slowly taken over by fibroids, by bleeding, essentially bleeding. You plan travel around it, you plan events around it, you stop doing the things that you love doing. My goddaughter's birthday party happened. I missed it because I was on my period and they had her party at a park and I just couldn't take the chance of what their bathroom situation was going to be. And that broke my heart. My beloved doctor, who should know by now that I want kids, every time I would see her, I'd be like, I know, I'm working on it, I'm trying to find a guy, I want babies. It should have been written on my chart, she wants babies. And on the phone she tells me, okay, you have fibroids, they're big. The options are you can have one surgery where we can go in and we can take them out, but the likelihood of them coming back is high. Or, well, let's see, you don't have any kids right now, we could always discuss a hysterectomy. I thought I was going to just fall apart right there. I couldn't even believe that she was saying the H word. I went home, I got on the internet, thank you very much Google, and I found the Fibroid Treatment Collective and Dr. Bruce Lucas. There's this procedure that's called the uterine fibroid embolization, and it's not even a surgery. It's a procedure. I mean, the incision is like minuscule. It's like the size of like your pinky nail. Like that's it. You go in and these little tiny particles go up there and they block the blood supply for the fibroids. And only the fibroids. Everything else is left happy and good and healthy. And so what happens is no more blood, fibroids shrink, and guess what? You have your life back. And it's a miracle. Because by the way, here's another thing. Apparently mine was so big that I looked like I was 3 months pregnant. And I could feel it and I could see it. And no one wants to look 3 months pregnant unless you actually are 3 months pregnant. So that was another thing. Like I was like, oh my gosh, I got my figure back too. Honestly, I would say if you have fibroids, please take control of your body, of your life, do the research, because there are options. You don't have to take out your baby house. You don't have to go through multiple surgeries. What breaks my heart is that, if a man had these similar problems, I don't think that a man would go to the doctor's office and they would be told, oh, well, let's just cut them off. And it seems like with women, that is so often the go-to answer, even when your gynecologist is a woman. And that breaks my heart a little bit. So do the research. The fibroid embolization was a lifesaver for me. So obviously I'm a fan of that, but just take control.